This is a lesson on finding compound interest. Welcome. This lesson is being presented by Peter Smith. This is not a detailed lesson, it is for revision purposes, to remind you of the topic, and then we look at practice problems. The goal of this lesson is for you to be able to calculate the compound interest on a given amount of money. Let's look at some examples. When using compound interest, each term's interest is added to the principal at the beginning of the term to form the principal for the present term. James deposits $400 in an account that pays 3% interest compounded annually. A. What is the total interest earned at the end of 2 years? You may pause the video at any time and try to work the problem on your own before looking at my solution. Let us see what we have. P is the principal amount, and this equals $400. R is the rate of interest, and this equals 3%, which is 0.03 when written as a decimal. To change a percentage to a decimal, you must divide by 100. To calculate interest, let's use the basic formula. Interest equals principal times rate, where the rate is calculated as a decimal. So we can substitute these values into the interest formula to calculate the interest for the first year. Principal at the beginning of year 1 equals $400. Interest in year 1 equals 400 times 0.03. This equals $12. Principal at the beginning of year 2 equals $400 plus the interest earned in year 1. This equals $412. Here, you have new principal in year 2. Interest in year 2 equals 412 times 0.03. This equals $12.36. Total compound interest after 2 years equals interest in year 1 plus interest in year 2. This equals $12 plus $12.36, which gives a total of $24.36. B. What is the total value of the investment at the end of 2 years? Total value of investment equals principal plus interest. This equals $400 plus $24.36, which equals $424.36. Okay, guys, you are watching a lesson on compound interest. This lesson is being presented by Peter Smith. Let's look at another problem. Mike borrowed $16,000 from a finance company at 10% per annum, compounded semi-annually. A. What is the total interest paid by the end of 2 years? You may pause the video at any time and try to work the problem on your own before looking at my solution. There are certain key facts we have to identify in this problem. One key fact is that semi-annual means twice per year. So, we have the option of splitting our 10% interest rate into 2. Therefore, we will calculate our interest rate at 5%, or 0.05, every 6 months. Look at year 1. Principal at the beginning of year 1 equals $16,000. Interest for the first 6 months in year 1 equals 16,000 times 0.05. This equals $800. Principal at the beginning of second half in year 1 equals $16,000 plus $800. This equals $16,800. Here, you have a new principal for the second half of the year. Interest for the second half in year 1 equals 16,800 times 0.05. This equals $840. Looking at year 2, principal at the beginning of year 2 equals $16,800 plus $840. This equals $17,640. Here, you keep getting a new principal. Interest for the first 6 months in year 2 equals 17,640 times 0.05. This equals $882. Principal at the beginning of second half in year 2 equals $17,640 plus $882. This equals $18,522. Interest for the second half in year 2 equals 18,522 times 0.05. This equals $926.10. Total interest at the end of the 2 years equals $800 plus $840 plus $882 plus $926.10. This equals $3,448.10. Part B. What is the total amount of money Mr. Rowe will pay the bank by the end of 2 years? Total loan payment equals principal plus interest. This is $16,000 plus $3,448.10. This equals $19,448.10. Okay, guys, you have just watched a lesson on compound interest. This lesson was presented by Peter Smith. Please join me in another lesson where we learn more important math topics. Let us think of education as a tool for developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us, there is a private hope and dream.